Hi, hello, what's up? If you don't know me, my name is Helen. So here's my story. I'm 18 years old, a mixed race first generation American, grew up in Southeast Georgia. Throughout my childhood, I was conditioned to work hard and get good grades while dealing with the flaws of the ever-failing public school system. I've danced since the age of 3, played piano since the age of 6, volunteered in my community, conducted scientific research, took the SAT for a grand total of 5 times, and went through the entire Kumon reading and math programs. If you had an Asian parent, you know the struggle. Sophomore year of high school, my counselors told me that I needed to graduate early because I took too many classes. So, after sophomore year, I jumped right into my senior year. I had serious doubts about graduating early and embarking on the college application journey. I knew I wanted to get into an Ivy League school, but to be honest, I had no idea if I would really achieve this. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, you're one of those stereotypical East Asian overachievers who complains about getting an A-, so you have no right to be saying any of this. Well, colleges with 3% acceptance rates aren't just going to accept anybody with the qualifying stats and extracurriculars. These top-tier schools want people who will go above and beyond, who are going to change the world one day. I didn't think I had that wow factor. But after many stressful months of applying to college, April 6, 2021 finally came around. Ivy Day. I got into Harvard. 16-year-old me got into Harvard. The one school I didn't think I would ever get in, no matter what I did. But somehow I did. I thought the admissions officers made a mistake. I thought I was living in a dream. Dreams aren't real. But this one was. And I wasn't waking up. Throughout the summer of 2021, I was so excited for what my future had in store for me. I couldn't wait for college. Then, freshman move-in day came around, and I instantly made so many friends. There was so much to do freshman year. Taking classes that actually challenged me, trading with a college dance team, going out with friends, and finding clubs to join. For the first time in forever, I was an independent adult who wasn't legally an adult. High school was work hard, don't play. College is work hard, play harder. I got relatively decent grades, did a lot of homework, started to grow my YouTube channel, partied on the weekends, and brought my rice purity score down. And on that note, here are 10 lessons I learned from my freshman year at Harvard. Numero uno. Time management is the key to success. And I know this sounds cliche, but trust me, time management is literally everything, especially when you're a college student. I think it's really useful to plan out a detailed schedule every day, whether it's in Google Calendar or a bullet journal or a planner, whatever works for you. I started bullet journaling in January and I wrote out a detailed plan on what I needed to do every day, and it really helped me get all my priorities done. So for instance, if it was like a Monday last semester, then I would write in my bullet journal, okay, from 10:30 to 11:45 a.m. I'm going to XBOS, 12 to 1 I'm going to Music 1, and then right after that I'm gonna get lunch at Annenberg, get some homework done, and then go to German 65 from 3 to 5 p.m. And then I would allocate time for me to work on essays, P-sets, etc. And I would like write it by the hour, by the minute on what exactly I needed to do. And that really helped me get my stuff done. But next year, I think I'm gonna switch from bullet journaling to Google Calendar because I know so many people use that and it's a lot more efficient. You don't have to worry about making everything pretty with the calligraphy in your bullet journal. So Google Calendar is probably the way to go. Number 2. Now this is kind of a no-brainer, but you quickly realize that you're no longer the smartest person in the room. In high school, maybe you were the best in school, you were good in grades, you were good in this and that. At Harvard, you on the same level as everybody else. Now you just gotta accept that you're stupid, you're dumb, you're nothing compared to anyone. Just kidding. But you just gotta accept, like, imposter syndrome is real and you're probably gonna experience it. I think students who go to these type of schools need to remind themselves that it's okay to feel vulnerable in these environments, but at the end of the day, we're all there for a reason. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Freshman year, I didn't go to office hours enough, so sophomore year and hopefully the rest of college, I'm gonna be taking advantage of the resources I have and ask my professors whenever I need help, because I wanna be able to fully understand what's going on in my classes. Numéro 3. You're not always gonna be in your healthiest physical and mental states. The combination of terrible food, anxiety, and sleep deprivation could lead to your rapidly declining health. I think I gained the freshman 15, maybe even the freshman 50. But that's because I was in a completely new environment and I couldn't always look after my health. But now I'm making sure to work out consistently, get enough sleep, eat the right food, and hopefully I can continue this routine as I go into my sophomore year. because we're not doing this again, round 2. Number 4. Friends are everything. Definitely prioritize developing good friendships, especially at the beginning of the school year, because everyone's going to be making their own friends and you don't want to be left out later in the school year and regret not making friends at the beginning. One of the things that makes Harvard such a great place is the people. Not the school itself, but the people who go there. I personally think I've made friends that I'll stay close with for the rest of my life. So, make friends. Also, keep girl code and bro code, because it is so not worth it to risk your friendship over somebody that both you and a friend like. Just don't. If you know your friend likes somebody, don't go for them. Just don't. Friends are everything. Number 5. This is the juicy one. Freshmen, especially the guys, are horny and immature. There we go. I said it. I finally said it. Don't expect to get in a relationship freshman year, because most people are not looking to settle. Hookup culture is really big at Harvard, so it's important to look out for yourself and not be pressured into doing things that you don't want to do. If you are going to engage in it, know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Just know. Like, if you hook up after the first date, child, please, you are not getting in a relationship. Anyways, moral of the story, don't expect anything long-term to come out of hookup culture, especially if you're getting with a guy who objectifies women and only sees them as a means to an end. Okay, number 6. Once you get over the initial shock and elation of getting into this school, you quickly realize that Harvard is so easy to complain about. Now, the $53 billion endowment, for some reason, cannot get us good food, stable Wi-Fi, free laundry, free printing, and AC in most dorms. Like, come on now. And it's cold and depressing during the winter. Like I said, one of the things that makes Harvard a great place is the people, not the institution itself. Now, I recognize the amount of privilege I have to be able to complain about Harvard in the first place, and I'm really lucky to be able to go to this school that so many people want to go to. But moral of the story of this lesson is that once you go to the school, you will complain about it, most likely. Number 7, you should fully explore your academic and extracurricular interests. So many people change their mind on what they want to do once they go to college. When I first started college, I wanted to concentrate in biomedical engineering and go on a pre-med track, but I quickly ditched that plan because 1, I no longer see myself becoming an engineer, and 2, I don't see myself going to med school or becoming a doctor because I just don't see my life going in that direction anymore. So for now, I want to study computational neuroscience, which is neuroscience on a computer science track, or maybe even computer science on a neuroscience track. I don't know. We'll see. I declare my concentration sophomore fall, so I will let y'all know then what I decide on what to do with my life. Also, joining a club or sport could be a great way to make new friends and do something outside of schoolwork, because you're not going to be doing school all the time. It's important to explore your extracurricular interests as well. So, use freshman year to fully explore academic and extracurricular interests. Number 8, it's important to have fun and do things outside of school. Yes, Harvard kids do know how to have fun. Shocker. If you absolutely love being a homebody, then you do you. You go do your piece in your room, go write your essay in Widener until 10 p.m. and then go to bed right after. If you want to do that, fine. But if you're anything like me, you need social interaction and you need to do something. You need to have an outlet outside of school. And that's most people. I feel like most people are like that. So whether it's going out with your friends on a Friday night, reading a book, joining a club, like anything, just find something to do outside of school. So making time for non-academic activities can really go a long way. You know, we do be getting lit at Harvard. You know, according to Barstool, a really reliable source of information, we're the number 10 party school in the nation. So pull up to Harvard if you want to party. Number 9, that being said, there's always something to do. So make sure to say no whenever you have other priorities. If somebody makes plans with you, but you got a paper due the next day, you gotta assess whether it's worth it to really sacrifice time spent on your paper for hanging out with your friend. Like, you gotta balance. You gotta be able to balance properly. So, There were many times where I caved in. I was like, oh sure, let's go to Fenway Park, Gil. Gil, if you're watching this, darn you for taking me to Fenway Park during finals, but still love you. I don't even like baseball. Also, that one vlog I made with Sibel and Nathan, weekend at Harvard, we go into Boston when we literally have school to do, and even when it's the beginning of the school year, we had stuff to do, and we went into Boston. We tried to give Nathan a makeover. Like, you know, it was fun and all, but like we still sacrificed time spent on actual like piece editing and papers and all that. But then there were many other times where I was strong enough to say no to fun plans because I could not afford to put my grade in jeopardy any longer. So if you want to make room for having fun, blah blah blah, this goes back to the first lesson: time management is everything. Okay, the last lesson I learned from freshman year at Harvard, number 10, is that college is a learning curve. You're supposed to make mistakes. If you don't, you're never going to truly learn and grow into the best possible version of yourself. Obviously, you learn a lot in the classroom and you're gaining so much academic knowledge, but you also learn how to become a mature, independent adult. Okay, maybe not the last part for a lot of people, at least not yet, but they're getting there. They're getting there. Yeah. I don't know. Freshman year, you make a lot of stupid mistakes and you're like, wait, this is what children do. Why am I acting like this? Why am I so naive? And then you're like, oh, I'm gonna be the bigger person here and act like an adult. So, I don't even know if any of that made sense. During my first year at Harvard, I've been challenged more than I have in my entire life. I'm not the same person I was a year ago. That Helen we saw on freshman move-in day, not me today. Completely different. College has drastically changed my outlook on life and made me realize that I don't really have a concrete plan for the future. I'll figure it out soon enough though. I do know, however, that whatever shortcomings, achievements, and adventures that the next 3 years throw at me, they'll gradually shape me into a successful person. Outro time. I am so lucky and thankful for the opportunities that have been given to me thus far. Thank you so much to those who have been following me along with this channel and seeing what my life has been like at Harvard. If you're new here and you want to see more videos like this and see what the rest of college is like for me, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I see you. This is how many people who aren't subscribed right now, so if you're not subscribed, subscribe right now. Anyways, get ready for the next 3 years. I love you all. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was of some help, of some entertainment to whoever you are. Have a great day, wherever you are, and okay, bye.